entire families. They're literally floating. They're flying. You control them by your hands. And the best part is they're soft to the touch, so they will have minimal damage to your apartment, to your house, to your furniture. And they literally fly themselves. You're getting a 2-pack today of our #1 best-selling UFOs. These are so cool. We're gonna have a lot of fun this hour. Justin Hyatt is in the house. Welcome back to What a Girl Wants. Justin, let's show everybody what you're getting.
Yes.
Because last year we brought these in. They were really popular, but we only offered one.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah. And everyone's like, but wait, there's so much fun when 2 people can play with the UFOs. We're gonna give you a 2-pack for the first time. They're individually boxed. You can give them separately, birthday gifts, holiday gifts, thank you gifts, fun gifts, toy exchanges or toys for tots, but everyone is getting 2. You're just gonna pick your color. We have rainbow, which has this beautiful kind of fun combination of colors. We're calling that rainbow?
Yeah.
We are calling it rainbow. Okay, then we have camo. Most limited now. We have 1,400 left if you want the camouflage. That's kind of cool. And then we have our holiday red, always eye-catching in the red, and the fabulous rose gold color. Fun for the whole family. You can use these indoors. You can use these outdoors. They're rechargeable. Here's how many have already been spoken for today. Justin, are you counting?
I've been looking at this.
41,000.
Wow.
41,000 of you have purchased these. That means more than 80,000 gone because everyone's getting a 2-pack. But the value is amazing. Just one is this price. This is a buy one, get one. This is 2 for the price of 1. It's also on free shipping. We didn't have to do that, because we already have a great free shipping promotion, but this one has the free shipping included. Look at how cool these are. And Justin, I can see why everybody loves these. They have these cool LED lights, but they're easy to use around the house.
And I think that's just it, because when you're thinking about drones or thinking about any type of gift that flies, typically you're saying to yourself, it's not gonna be flown inside of the house, right? These are meant to be flown inside and outside, and specifically even inside, because there's a lot of tech that's put into something like this. So there's actually infrared sensors on both sides of your drone, and why that is so cool is because that's how it knows to move away from any type of objects or your hand, which is why this is called a hand-controlled UFO, because now your hand is what dictates what direction your UFO is going to go. Now, not only that, there's also...
Watch Deke do
so
this.
Deke's doing exactly it. So Deke's bringing the camo over here, and so when he puts his hand there, that's what will pretty much give it that spatial awareness. There's also the sensor on the bottom, which will lift it up, which is how it knows when it's getting low to the ground or, of course, to your hand. And we figured out a way to even get it to flip. There's even cool tricks that you can do with your drone, but not only that, one of the really cool things is we're also including those little clickers, which is, you know, typically what you do is you put it in your hand and you throw it up. But now with that little clicker that you're getting, this is how you can have it take off remotely or land remotely. And we never offered this before either. So this is brand new as well. And you get 2 with each drone.
Okay, so here's what's happening so far. 40,000 gone. 2 of the colors have sold out. So it's now or never on our 2-pack of our UFO Today Special. Each one of these, it's worth the price. So the fact that you're getting both, and I'll show you how beautifully boxed they are. Each one comes with its own charging cable, its own clicker, that remote control, so you can give them to 2 different families, 2 different family members, or give them both to the same family, and they can have a lot of fun, because I'll tell you what, even adults love to play with these, and the fact that you can do this safely around the house. I have 4 nephews, Justin, and there's a lot of toys I've seen them use unsafely around the house, causing...
You mean 4 boys not playing safely?
Breaking lamps, breaking windows, breaking glass vases, running into doors and windows, and causing the whole family a lot of headaches. This is something you can say, you know what, guys? Go ahead and have fun and play.
Exactly. So literally just simply throwing it up in the air, and it gets you up off the couch. I think that's one of the really fun parts about this, is that you're not sitting around. The kids aren't fighting over remote control. 4 nephews. Are they all brothers? Sarah, are all of them brothers?
3 are brothers, and then I've got another one with my other sister.
So how many times do you kind of have that ability to get the kids to bond? You know, with that age gap between some kids, it's not easy to find something that everybody can play together, and there's no age gap with this. You know, it doesn't matter how old and or young you are, you're gonna have fun. And it's totally interactive by your hands, but also interactive to be able to play with other people. So not only is this just kind of fun to be able to play by yourself, but this is what's gonna get everybody up for Christmas. And I've been saying this for every presentation because I think it's totally true. It's usually gifts like this, Sarah, that everybody doesn't want to stop playing with. And it's that $100 gift that everybody's jumping over and stepping over to try and catch their drone.
Look at that. Oh, these are so fun. Okay, we're gonna start to give you updates. Here's what I recommend. Get a couple sets. If you love to donate for Toys for Tots, or you have a gift drive at your church or your school or an organization in your neighborhood, these are gonna be so much fun for the entire family, and you charge them with a cable.
Yes.
Right? So you don't have to buy batteries, and there's no ongoing costs either.
That's right. So completely rechargeable battery, just simple one plug, and you get the cable included. And if you stand underneath it, it's actually a really nice little breeze too. And then when you flip it over, it turns off. But you notice you can actually grab it. Have you ever tried to grab a flying drone before and then keep your fingers? These have that really nice kind of soft cage on top of it.
One little switch
and
right
that's
there.
it. Just that one switch to turn it on. Also that little port to plug it in.
That's where
and
you
that
plug it in
cage is
and
not only going to
charge.
keep the fingers away, but this is going to crash
Watch
into
this.
stuff. It's inevitable.
You just give it a little
toss, and boom.
And you know
We're
what
off
I
and
love
flying.
is that, you know, if you're an auntie or an uncle or a mom or dad or a grandparent, you don't have to try to figure out how to work all those little remote control things.
Exactly.
And I just get like overwhelmed and intimidated, and it just floats around the room. Okay, here's the update. If you want the camo, we have 1,200 left in the camo. 1,200 left in the camo. We have the rainbow set, we have the rose gold, and we have the red. Red is very, very popular. We have now 4,100 gone, and we have now more than sold out of 3/4 of our quantity for the entire day. 3/4 of our quantity for the entire day are sold out. So this is one of our last presentations. I think this is what a girl wants, though. The UFOs were not on my list, Justin, when I saw that this was coming to HSN. I said, you know what a girl wants? We want affordable gifts that you feel good about, that really, I mean, think about it. It's hard to get the teenagers off the couch. True story, I just got a text from my sister. Last night, they were having like a family dinner.
Yeah.
She sent me a picture of all the teenagers, and she goes, this is the teenagers at the holiday dinner. They're having like a little pre-Thanksgiving meal. 3 teenagers, one was sleeping, the other 2 were on their phones. She's like,
pretty much.
That's what the teenagers are doing at our holiday party. Like, really hard to get
TikTok.
them involved. Yeah, but this is gonna get everybody off the couch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And having fun.
And that's it. You know, because you can go ahead and you can get, 2 2-packs. You can get the 2 2-packs because what that's gonna essentially do, it's gonna give you 4 times the length to fly, right? So as a 2-pack, you're gonna get about 8 minutes of fly time, which means you're really getting 16 minutes essentially with your drone. And when one's recharging, you're flying with the other one. Now, keep in mind that if you're getting 4 of them, that means basically you'll have nonstop flying while the other one's charging, but you don't need to have necessarily 4 kids with 4 different drones. Of course, they're gonna want their own, but you can have 4 people in a circle playing with just that one little drone.
Look how cool.
So it is totally
Wow.
interactive. And again, if there's a brother and a sister here saying there needs to be that bonding, but you talk about what a girl wants. If you're a mom, you want the kids to be happy. And this is one total way to get the kids happy.
You know what? It's challenging, but yet it's easy to pick up within a few minutes. Wouldn't you think? Like, the fact that your hand controls it is pretty amazing.
It is.
How do you get it to flip?
I told you.
You got to show
and
us that
one, and then it's taken off. And see you later. So the way that you get it to flip is, so there's kind of like a little game that's built into it. So there's 2 sensors on the side. You notice how it's spinning?
Yeah.
The reason why it spins is because that's how it's finding that spatial awareness. So the sensors really kind of dictate what's around it. Now, as it starts to lower itself, what'll happen is if I go ahead and I put my hand around it, of course it's going to land now. If it lifts back up, what'll happen is that you put your hand around both sensors without touching it, and it'll stop spinning. And then if you put your hand underneath it, that's how it gives that little kind of that motion to give it the flip.
Okay.
So really cool little fun thing. And I gotta tell you, it's not easy to do, which is what makes it even more fun.
That's right. You got to have UFO goals.
You got to have some goals.
UFO goals.
Got to catch it first.
You got to have something to work towards. And then you tell the kids when they open their presents in the morning, like, oh, see if you can get it to flip. And that'll keep them busy for the next few hours. I hope you get more than one set. They're such a great value. It's a buy one, get one. They're only here at HSN. You can't find them anywhere else. And if you're like me, if you're an auntie or you're a grandparent and you're trying to figure out, what do the kids want? I'll tell you what they don't have. They don't have this.
Yeah, probably not.
This is an HSN exclusive. What they don't have is a buy one, get one. And even if you just give 2 to one child, they're gonna wanna play it with their friends, right? As soon as their friends come over, the friend is gonna want one. So it's just nice that everybody has 2 to share, to interact with friends and family members. If you want the camo, this will be, I think, our next color to sell out. We've got about 1,100 left. You got to order the camo right now. 1,100 remaining. 41,000 gone on the day. We have the beautiful rainbow. We've got the rose gold. We've got the red. I mean, they all look fabulous when they're flying. So you really can't go wrong with the color. They all fly the same, but they're individually boxed. So if you want to give one to this side of the family and one to that side of the family, or one to a daughter, one to a brother, one to a niece, one to a nephew. I like that it's not gender specific either, because, or whether you're 3 or whether you're 103, you know, I can see my father-in-law getting into this.
Oh, totally. So we had Jaquan, and I gave her an option. I was like, I had the camo in my hand, I had the rainbow in my hand, and she's like, I want the camo. It does not matter, you know, who you are. Everybody loves things that fly, and to be able to chase it around, to catch it, to know that you don't have to learn something new, and it's completely rechargeable. The fact that we're adding in that little switcher, that basically it's like a little clicker. It's your launch signal, and it's also your land signal. It gives you a little bit more control. That way, if the kids, the smaller kids, are playing and they're like, well, big brother's not playing with me right now and I can't reach it and it's not coming down, all you need to do is grab that little button right here that comes included and then point it right at your drone. So this is how it's gonna launch in just a second. And then if it goes up too high, then all I do is I point that back at it, and then it comes back down, I catch it, and that's how simple it is. So you're in really full control inside and outside. And look, it is winter time. We just saw what happened to Buffalo, tons and tons of snow. Don't think I'm gonna be going outside in that type of weather to be flying a drone.
No, I don't even want to go outside and have to shovel if I can help it. But I love that they just float around. I love that they have the nice soft cage. So if they do bump into a lamp, if they do bump into a wall or a door, or, you know, gosh forbid, Uncle Charlie, you know, no matter what happens.
Uncle Charlie deserved it.
They're not gonna hurt. They're gonna have very minimal damage. They land gently, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, I saw a lot of cute dogs in our videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this will be a lot of fun for your dogs and cats as well. Believe me, they're gonna be like, what just happened?
Yeah, are the kids not enough? You invite all these little kids over, now we got flying little drones. Kids love them, adults love them. If you're a big kid and you want to play with the kids, or you want to feel like a kid again, there's not a lot of things that will literally set you off where you're feeling like, I have not stopped smiling for the past 10, 15 minutes.
These are hilarious.
And exercising, this is like the most exercise-specific type of drone.
That's
because
true.
you're not sitting.
Do your exercise.
And you're right, you're sitting there, hey, why are you out of breath? Oh, I've just been chasing my UFO drone inside of my house or my apartment for about 10, 15 minutes.
Look at this. And by the way, I learned how to do this like 30 seconds before the show started. I've not been practicing my UFOs all weekend. All you do is hold up a hand.
You haven't?
And you've been steering it. No, I didn't get my sample, Justin. You should have sent me one.
I should have. I should have flown one to you. The expediting fee to get it from Mars down here was a little too expensive, but we just got them. They just landed.
That. Oh, how fun. And I bet they would light up in the dark too, right? So they got these lights on.
Exactly, yeah. So, you know, the kids are probably going to do exactly that. They're going to turn the lights down and then have the light flashing, because you do have a really cool little flashing disco ball type light on the very middle. And I love when you turn it on, you'll see that it kind of looks like it's that green little alien in the middle of the cockpit. So it's just kind of cool, and you get to be creative, have fun. It's not, like you said, it's not just for Christmas. Think about it for the birthdays or even Halloween, where you're gonna have like drones following you around for your astronaut's little spacesuit for your costume.
Oh, that would be really cute.
That would be cool.
That's a good idea. Okay, so here's what you're getting, a buy one, get one. These were very popular last year. We did not have a 2-pack last year. We did not have the remote control last year, and we certainly didn't have these colors last year. We have the kind of fun rainbow. We have the camo. It's gonna be fewer than 1,000 now in the camo. If you're even thinking about the camo, do that now. Red, also very, very popular. The rose gold, that kind of like glints, metallic, kind of catches the light nicely. They all have LED lights, so you never have to put in a battery. You just charge it with the cable.
That's right. The cable is gonna come included. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes to recharge, 8 minutes of fly time, but the fact that you're really not having to wait too long to have them recharged, but that's why you want to get more. That way you're really not having to wait. And then everybody has their own little drone or their UFO, and you're getting double the time because you're getting a 2-pack. And all you do is you put it in the palm of your hand, you throw it up. And then if you just want to make sure that it's kind of like that balloon game where it just doesn't ever touch the floor, that's kind of what you do.
I think Deke has got this down.
Deke is like...
Deke, what's your UFO technique? He does like the hat, the flat palm.
He does. He goes full palm.
Oh,